Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm continuing my little Masters of the Universe Origins. Is it worth it or was it worth it? Looking at the figures I got or didn't get from the Masters of the Universe Origins line, and sort of comparing to the originals and that. Now, this is a difficult one because I kind of got the Sorceress, but I didn't get the Sorceress. I debated for ages whether or not to get the Sorceress because she's one of my favourite characters, of course. But the new Origins figure really adds nothing. The colour's exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. You really get nothing additional, nothing extra, nothing alternative, nothing different. But then I look at mine, I see how yellowed it is, and I think, well, maybe I should just have one that's, white. But I can always repaint those white sections. I need to get an airbrush and a compressor, but I should be able to do that, and you won't notice there's a layer of paint on there, and it'll pretty much look accurate. So I thought about doing that rather than getting a new one. And because I got the white Sorceress with the Castle Grayskull, I kind of feel like, well, I have an Origin Sorceress. I've got the different moulding, the different sculpting and the articulation and everything. So I don't really need the blue and orange one, but I kind of want it. And also that one, the leg, the right leg is kind of about to go. She doesn't really stand on her own. That's why she's leaning against the wall. Her wings always pull her back, and there isn't enough strength in that leg to sort of position it. But she mostly stands in the tower of Castle Grayskull or in the throne room, so it doesn't really matter so much. But I'm still debating whether or not to get the Origin Sorceress, the regular one. If I ever saw it cheap, I'd probably get it, just because I just sort of want it. But it's the most indecisive one yet out of all of them. Now, moving on to the next figure, somehow related, Duncan, Man-at-Arms. That was another one I debated for ages. I didn't get the Origins Man-at-Arms, even though he had the mustache, because I had the Filmation accurate Super 7 one with the mustache that had the different armor and everything. I just felt like, well, I've got a different version. Why do I need the same version just with more articulation? And then they released the one that is the guard, and well, obviously you can have an army of them. Now, I totally forgot to bring his head over, of course, because I left all the heads on the other side of the room, and I don't remember until I'm actually talking about it, but he did get a Man-at-Arms head to go with that one, so he can either be the one of the members of the guard, or he can be the original non-mustache Man-at-Arms. So I realised I still need to buy the other Man-at-Arms. I was thinking I would just use that one for both, and then I realised the mustache was missing, because I sort of thought you got both in one. So I could either have him be Man-at-Arms, where I need Origins Man-at-Arms, or he could be the guard. And I realised they didn't have the mustache, not the same head, and I'm like, well, that gives us an extra head, a third option, but it also means I now still am debating, do I buy the Man-at-Arms original, because I'm kind of wanting him now, because before I didn't really have many Origins. It was mostly the Filmation ones from Super 7, and now it's sort of like I feel like I need him, and I would like another guard, and I could maybe, because I kind of feel like this is like a guard who just took his mask off, because it doesn't look like Man-at-Arms really. So I don't know. I might get it, and then I've got three. It's like, it would be like Man-at-Arms and some guard with his mask off, and then some guard with his mask on, and then I can have the actual the Man-at-Arms from the Filmation series as well, which looks to me like, Man-at-Arms. So I don't know. I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm probably, if I can get it for a good price, I'll probably get it, like the Sorceress, because they're sort of the legacy main sort of important characters, and I'm not as bothered by having multiples of them. Whereas other figures I don't care about so much. I don't want to just pay to have the exact same figure again, just with more articulation. But I'm going to go. Thanks, and bye.